Alright guys, this is the first episode of our Let's Play Planet Coaster 2 series. If you guys know, I did a Planet Coaster series where I built an amusement park, Planko Gardens, but it did get a little too full and my computer couldn't handle it. So now I've got a new computer, we've got Planet Coaster 2, so yeah, I'm very excited. Let's just get into this right away. I've started just kind of generally laying out the front entrance of the park and a few other bits and pieces here and there, but for now, yeah, this is what we have to start off with. So pretty much the idea I have is I want to have general parking kind of over on this side, and then right here kind of just an employee area over here, and that's because this side is going to be taken up by the water park, which is kind of why I wanted the lake here, just to have some cool visuals of the water park and, you know, make it feel a little tropical over here. I'm going to have a lot of stuff that's tropical themed. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan with the parking lot. Just going to have the general parking over here. So then if you look at the front entrance, I wanted to go for something close to what Hershey has. I really like the way their entrance is set up. This is kind of what I came up with so far. It's really raining. Wow. The weather in this game is pretty cool, I gotta admit, but it can get annoying. Yeah, in this front entrance, we've got, you know, the tickets. Over here, you have a little area for employee stuff over here. Once you get into the park, you have the bathroom right here. It's gonna be set up. And that's pretty much it for this very front entrance. The majority of restaurants and gift shops that you're going to see are when you start to get out past here towards the first ride, which is right down the middle, the Ferris wheel. And that's where I want to get like a really cool sight line where you have the park entrance right here, the name or logo right here, and then also right here in the middle of the Ferris wheel. So yeah, it's going to be a really cool sight line. Obviously we've got the lake to the side of the entrance, which will create some cool sight lines, especially of the water slides in the water park. And yeah, so right now this is pretty much going to be the entrance plaza. So we'll have restaurants and gift shops all around this area of the park. And then so far what I've done is I put in the first of many coasters in this park and just kind of planning out this themed area, which I've decided is going to be like an industrial kind of like oil rig type of area of the park. And the first coaster I went with is a new coaster type for Planet Coaster 2. This was not in Planet Coaster. It is a tilt coaster. To me, I wanted to get something that, you know, you'll see here, dives right underneath the pathway. And, you know, it does it multiple times. It's going to dive under the pathway here. It's going to have some more interaction out there. But that's going to be more of a different themed area. But there will still be more. I have more plans out here. But yeah, so I decided pretty much between this and a dive coaster. I've built many dive coasters before, and it's getting a little boring. So, you know, why not start off Planet Coaster 2 with one of the newer coaster types? And a lot of people have been messing around with, you know, the surf coaster and the multi-dimension coaster, all that other stuff. I haven't seen as many people messing around with the tilt coaster, so it's definitely something I want to highlight in this episode. Here we have the Forge. This was a base ride that was in Planet Coaster 1 that I've kind of started to add some scenery to. If you guys didn't know, in Planet Coaster 2 you can attach scenery to the rides and it'll move with the ride. I've actually, you know, I threw a light on here. You know, you can do it to coaster trains. I threw some, you know, just some details, and I'm gonna keep adding more. But yeah, this is just the base so far. We've got the Zamperla Nebulas type attraction over here, pretty much the same thing as the Nebulas. That's one of the main rides of this area, one of the main new attractions that I feel like that are very dominant in the actual amusement park industry. So I'm very happy they added this ride in, because they're just popping up all around the world. more than this. I mean, this ride, there's only one of them. I've been on it. It's at Canada's Wonderland, and I believe that's the only one out there. I have not seen another one. So yeah, that's pretty much how we're gonna start off. Just the front entrance. Pretty much by the end of this episode, the front entrance area will be finished, and we will have a good portion of this area finished. I probably won't have it completely finished. It's gonna be a lot of work that goes into that, but I do want to get some of this done while also getting the front entrance area done so we can move on, because I have a lot planned. I want to have a full water park. I want to have a decent sized theme park. I want to dive into the dark ride factor, because this game is going to be so much better for dark rides with how the lighting works. If you guys don't know, when you build buildings, they will actually be dark in them. It's not going to be bright like, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Planet Coaster. Like, it will actually have realistic lighting, and I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, let's get on and move on to the next clip, where I should have a lot more done. Alright, so we're back, and I've gotten most of this front area to the point where I would like to move on, and I'll finish up some finishing touches later on. But yeah, so we'll do the parking lot at another point. I did start building a road over here, and I'll figure this out later on, towards the end of the series most likely. But for now, just wanted to get the main part of the entrance done. Obviously we have the tickets over on this side. Gonna do a little more with the employee stuff in the back. There's a bunch of employee rooms back here that I gotta still figure out what I want to do. And then yeah, the entrance is looking really good. I like the scene, the whatever it's called, the views that you get from the entrance, especially of this drop tower, which will be right across the way, across the lake. Then over here, obviously, we have the food area with the Ferris wheel all done. And then over here, we have all the storage stuff. Obviously, every park's got backstage, where you got garages and just general storage. And then over here we have the start of what's going to be a gift shop. I still have to play around with some things that I want to, I want to have as like a legit gift shop where you're just walking around. There's a bunch of stuff you can buy, not just like the stalls, like the in-game stuff. Over here, we have the classic bumper cars. And in this front area, I kind of want everything to match. So, all the rides in the front area have the park's colors. Because the front area of the park is just going to be general theme to an amusement park, pretty much. And then the rest of the areas will have some other themes. So yeah, that's why I went with certain colors for the attractions. Obviously, the bumper cars kind of fit in here perfectly if you look with just the plot of land I had. So yeah, we'll finish some of this up later. Started building some more buildings. These will be shops most likely, and restaurants where you can get food. I still gotta figure out what stands I want to put in here, but just wanted to get this done, get the actual buildings done. I might tweak them a bit, but for now, I think it's pretty good for now. And then obviously we have this new ride, the Frenzy Frill. And yeah, this looks like a pretty cool ride. And I thought it kind of fit perfectly in with this intersection, so that's why I put it there. And then obviously over here, I started building a little creek that'll have a bridge over there. We'll get to this area in the next episode, pretty much. I did do a little more work over there that I'll show you. But over here, we have the drop tower, which honestly is pretty tall. I mean, it's taller than the tilt coaster. So in the last Planet Coaster, there were 2 options for a drop tower. This time there's only, well, technically there's 3 with the Screaminator one. But if you're talking just the like SNS type of drop tower, there's only 1 in this game. And I'm not, it's alright, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. I don't really care too much, but I kind of wish it was a little smaller, just because it does kind of dominate the Ferris wheel in terms of height. But nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Yeah, so the little creek that's going around here, and we'll probably honestly keep going and wrapping around this area at some point. I still gotta do some things with this creek, but just want to lay out some things before I start building like seriously. Over here will be the entrance to the water park, which we'll get to at some point. But yeah, I think the front entrance is looking pretty good. Obviously, we got bathrooms, we got food, we got tickets, everything you need in a front entrance. There's a few things that I gotta clean up, but other than that, this is looking pretty good for a start, a start to the park. And then yeah, just got started on the first area, which is gonna be themed to like a shipping dock, more of an industrial theme. Still gotta finish a lot of stuff over here. But yeah, started with, kind of a shipping crate theme. This is a shipping crate, kind of like snack bar. This ride's got a bunch of shipping crates around it. Restrooms over here. And then, yeah, started decorating and just making this feel a little more realistic so far for the coaster. Still working on this tunnel. So this tunnel is a bit more natural, whereas this tunnel is going to be more of like a concrete tunnel. And then the rest of the ride's kind of just going to be a natural, going through like a quarry or something, valleys, natural terrain. Obviously got this little lake that fits in really well off this path. This is the exit path for the coaster, and this is the queue. Stuck on this tree. Yeah, so there will be a big entrance sign right here where you can get a cool view of the tower right by the entrance. So we'll get some. I like seeing the views that the guests are gonna get, so yeah, that's definitely gonna be a really cool one. And then yeah, we got this, which will have a sign right here. So yeah, we'll get to this area more in the next episode. Just started it out because honestly, I really needed to build a coaster. This is Planet Coaster 2 after all, and I just wanted to get a head start. But obviously the main entrance is the most important for the first episode. So yeah, let me know what suggestions you guys have down in the comments. I would really appreciate, suggestions for themed areas, for names of rides, just any, things I could tweak. But so far so good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you'd like to support the channel even more, become a member and receive numerous benefits, such as watching all my videos the day before they release, access to my monthly top 25 coaster list, member shoutouts, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.